We're making jellyfish inspired by the golden jellyfish of Palau, and this will be your background. So take a white grease pencil and put your name on that. And this is going to be the body of your jellyfish. It's a half of a paper bowl. Write your name on the tab inside here. The first thing you're going to do is take this wax paper, and this is for the body. You're going to crumple it up. And the reason you're crumpling it up is to break up some of that wax on the paper so your paint will stick to it. And then you're going to, this is the tricky part. You're folding it, at least I think it's kind of tricky. You're folding it over the bowl, and then we're going to take the easy way of attaching it and just use a stapler and put it on. Okay, and that will be, the staples will be hidden by your paint. So then you have your tentacles. And these golden jellyfish are interesting because they live in Palau, on an island in Palau, in a lake with the extremely creative name of Jellyfish Lake. So you're taking your tentacles and stapling those on as well. And every day, these jellyfish follow the arc of the sun, and they move across the lake and back. And you can look up more about them, but from what I understand, they are not, they have such a small sting, I guess, that humans can swim with them, and they don't get bothered by the stings. That's what I read, at least. I want to check that out before you jump in the lake. Okay, and then I'll put, so I'm putting 5 on here. You can put less or more if you want. Okay, so there we have our jellyfish. Now you're taking watercolor paint. This is going to get a little messy. But you're taking the paint and going over top. So it's not going to fill in completely. It's going to have that mottled look on it. And you can do any color you want. So we are taking some creative license here with the golden jellyfish and not making them all golden. But if you want to, you can, I have to work on my sprayer because it's leaking all over the place. But if you want to, you can spray some of this gold, if the sprayer works. You can spray some of this gold paint. Okay, my sprayer broke. I have other sprayers. I'm not going to get them right now. So we might sponge these on. We might paint them on. This is a watered down gold paint that was supposed to work on the sprayer. So we won't, it's a tempera paint. We won't water it down if we're doing this method, but we're just getting some gold onto our golden jellyfish. So this is obviously going to need to dry. That's going to need to dry, so we'll put that off to the side, and then let me wipe up this. You're going to do your background, your lake, which, by the way, the lake is a saltwater lake. And you can do whatever you want for the surface of the lake. You can make waves, but this is glue. And so you can paint the glue in whatever pattern you want. And then you'll take colored. Actually, this should be salt, right? Because this is a salt lake, but this is actually sugar. So we're making a sugar lake. And of course, you want the sugar to go on the glue, not in your mouth, right? And I have some white too, if you want to put some white in there. And then I am putting squiggles down here for maybe some seaweed on the bottom of the lake. And we have some green for that if you want. But you can mess around with this. You can make bubbles with circles or anything you want. And then you're going to tip it off into a tray. So there's what that will look like. And we need to let the jellyfish dry, but then we'll glue the jellyfish onto the background. Here's the jellyfish after it had a chance to dry, and I glued it to the background using that tab.